Danny, hi, Software with Colony, helping people do their business better. Today we have the Yealink WH62 Dual Portable Teams. Stay tuned. So let's do a quick overview before we get into the actual mic test. It's a dual ear headset, DECT wireless headset that's certified for Microsoft Teams. So it does have the Teams button on the actual headset itself. And then it comes with a DECT dongle, the WD60 DECT dongle, and this little charging cable. And it's proprietary, it's proprietary. So it only works with the Yealink headsets. The other thing is that you want to know is that the DECT dongle is going to be compatible with existing Yealink WH6X series headsets. So if you're in need of that, that will be available. The other thing that's going to be available is you're going to be able to purchase the charging cable as well as the WD60 DECT dongle separately. So if you already have existing Yealink headsets, you can convert them to portable options so that you can leave your base station in your office, whichever one you choose, and then you can just take the DECT dongle and the headset and charger and take it to a remote location, wherever that may happen to be. They come in at an MSRP of $169 to $199, so there's different variants. So they come in mono, dual, convertible, UC, and Microsoft Teams certified. We get this question asked, can be worn on either the left side, and you can wear the microphone on the right side. You can manage this device by Yealink USB Connect. We'll include links to that download in the description box below. Now this is something I've been messing around with this headset for a little bit, and I was able to roam around my entire house. Literally, I went from corner to corner. So the range is quite phenomenal on this particular headset. But again, we'll include that test as well coming up shortly here. For the mono version, you're going to get 13 hours of talk time. For this dual ear version, you get 14 hours. And for the convertible model, you're going to get up to 8 hours. There is standby time. The mono will give you 90 hours of standby time. The dual will give you 125 hours. And the convertible will give you up to 54 hours of standby time. So it's quite a phenomenal battery life. In terms of security, because that's one of the reasons why organizations will select a DECT headset over a Bluetooth headset. These come in a secure DECT level step C, authentication, DSAA2 encryption, DSC2, 128-bit. So anyway, that's enough chit chat. Let's get this guy plugged in so you guys can hear how it sounds. Stay tuned. All right, so now we have the Yealink WH62 dual portable Teams headset on my head. I'm using the microphone to record the audio for this video. One of the cool features of this particular headset is that you can flip the mic up to mute. So you hear the clapping, la 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 clapping. So now you can hear that. You should be able to hear now. All right, so let's kick this off with a first test. And so let's start here in the home area. And so we have some, what do we got here? Some washing dishes and household sounds. So let's start with that. All right, so in the background, right now we have some just household noises. Maybe sounds like a dishwasher is running, some things going on in the kitchen area. And so this is what it would sound like if you're using the Yealink WH62 in this particular environment. And so, and now let's kick in some TV. So like, let's say that you got the kitchen going on, the dishes being washed, and let's add some TV. Now that volume is currently at a very reasonable volume. So I'm going to crank it up. Okay, so this is a pretty loud volume level. So now we have, dishes going, you have the TV going. And so this is what it would sound like if you were using the Yealink WH62 in this environment, and I'll shut up. All right, I'm just going to crank the volume way up, all the way up. I'm just doing it. All right, so this is the max volume level on my television. So this is, my goodness. Alright, so this is what it would sound like if you were using the Yealink WH62 with the max volume of the television plus kitchen noise that's going on. Woo, that's loud. And so now let's get into a blender, right? So you have a blender here. And so I'm just gonna crank this guy up and see what this sounds like. All right, so I'm gonna crank it up. All right, so this is what it would sound like if you were using the Yealink WH62 in front of a blender. All right, let's kill that guy right there. And then let's get into some barking dogs. So you're at home, you got dogs barking. Let's do that now. All right, so now there are dogs barking in the background. And so this is what it would sound like if dogs were barking in the background. I'm telling you, here we go. All right, so again, dogs barking in the background. And then now let's just take it into the office. So now let's say you're using this headset in an open office environment. All right, so there's phones ringing now, chitter chatter of people talking. I'm gonna also introduce the television. All right, so in addition to like office noise going on, I also have the television turned on. So all this stuff is happening in the background. And so this is what it would sound like if you were using the Yealink WH62 in this type of environment. All right, so now we have the Yealink WH62 portable Teams connected to my laptop via the WDD60 DECT dongle. And I got this camera over here that we're gonna take for a little field trip to see how far we can go using the Yealink WH62. So let's go on out. All right, so here's 12 feet. We're gonna head down this hallway. We're gonna turn around in this hallway. All right, and we're gonna head over here to my kitchen area. So around here is 20 some feet, 25 feet or so. And then into my living room area, then you got like 30 some feet. And then all the way over to my door. And you know what I'm gonna get me? I'm gonna get me one of those little wheels that I had in Ohio that I used. So at the door here is like 55 feet, I believe. And so I'm gonna go outside. And I'm gonna close the door because I'm gonna do something, a common, I guess, chore or activity is that you would go out and, you know, get the mail from the mailbox. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. And I haven't heard any Apple that are disconnected. And I've all the way out to my mailbox, which is just roughly 100 plus feet from my front door. And, you know, I measured that whole thing one time. But I am going to get me one of those little distance meters because that's kind of a cool thing to have. All right, so now back. All right, so hopefully you enjoy these type of tests on these devices. If you have questions about any of the solutions that we test on this particular channel, you can always reach out to us. All our contact information is going to be in the description box below. If you like this type of video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know what you'd like to see, and we'll do our best to make it. Thanks.